Assalomu alaykum. Hozir 5-10 minut kutib turamiz. Hurmatli ishtirokchilar, chiqib ketmanglar. Hozir Hanyang universiteti vakili ham shu yerda. Mana Hanyang universitetida o'qiyotgan vatandoshimiz ham bor ekanlar, Dilshod Ahmadqulov. Hozir hammamiz shu yerda boshlaymiz. Sizlardan iltimos, shu mana ovozlarni, mikrofonlarni yoqmasdan turib, boshlagan paytimizda xalaqit qilmasdan, keyin sizlarga dostуп berganini qo'l ko'tarib, bemalol chatga yozib, savol berishinglar mumkin bo'ladi. I talk about our rules for participating. Yeah. We will waiting 5 or 10 minutes. It will be okay, Bogunshim?
Sure, it's okay.
Yeah. 5-10 minut kutib turamiz. Yana shu kech qolayotganlar bor, kirayotganlardan sizlardan iltimos qilamiz. Shu boshlayotgan hozir 5-10 minut kutib, keyin boshlaymiz. Webinar davomida ham kim kirayotgan bo'lsa, shu dostуп berib, sekin boshlab turamiz. Hozircha 5-10 minut kutib turamiz. Dilshod aka, kayfiyatlar qalay? Gaplashib turaylik.
Xudoga shukr, hammamiz yaxshi. Biz rahmatli Koreyada ham birinchi qor boshladi bugundan boshlab. O'shanga ko'chada qish havosi, harorati boshlanib qoldi.
Zo'r. Toshkentda ham bir qor yog'ib, bir chang bo'ron bo'lib, bir har xil havo bo'layapti Toshkentda ham. Hozir bugun yaxshi ancha. Hozircha uncha sovuq ham emas, uncha issiq ham emas. Umerinli havo bo'layapti. Shunaqa gaplar, shu Jamg'armada ishlaymiz o'zimiz va shunaqa yuboramiz. Umumiy sonimiz yuborganimiz 1000 tadan oshdi, 1002 ta bo'ldi. Shu 3 yil davomida faoliyat olib borsak, magistratura, doktorantura, yuzlab bakalavr, endi malaka oshirish stajirovkalar ham, mana shu Koreyaga ketadigan bolalar ham juda ko'p. IT yo'nalish, injineriya, mana shu Kimyong universiteti, Solbridge, Sejong, mana shu tanlaydi. Hanyangga ham bitta studentimiz fonddan bor ekan. Hanyangda ham IT sohasi bo'yicha bugun shunga ham aytdim. Hozirga kirayotgan uchastniklarimizga ham bir marta qaytarmoqchiman. 5-10 minut, hozir 5-10 minut boshlaymiz. 5 minutdan keyin hozir hammani dabait qilib boshlaymiz. Shunga hozir Dilshod aka bilan gaplashib turibmiz. Dilshod aka, yana bir marta tanishtiraman. Vatandoshimiz Hanyang universitetida o'qiydilar. Batafsil dasturlari, sohalari, qanday qilib kirganlar. Böyle xabaringiz bor? Hanyang universiteti 150-o'rinda QS bo'yicha yuqori reytingda turadi. Juda ham top universitet hisoblanadi. Biz o'zimizni hamkorligimiz ham bor. Shu Hanyang universiteti bilan juda proyektlar qilmoqchimiz. Shu mana Xudo xohlasa Koreyaga ketaman degan vatandoshlarimiz bo'lsa, albatta yordam beramiz. Stipendiyatimiz bo'lgandan keyin ozgincha tushuncha berib ketdik. Viza jarayonlariga ham yordam beramiz. O'sha support letterlar beriladi shu topshirgandan keyin o'sha narsaga ham e'tibor beriladi. U hammasiga, не только Koreya, boshqa davlatlarga ham, Amerikaga. Hozir juda ko'p yoshlarimiz Amerikaga ketgan. Bakalavr dasturi bo'yicha juda ko'p Arizona, Missouri, Buffalo har xil universitetlar o'zining sohasi bo'yicha ketgan. Angliyaga, Yevropa Angliyaga asosan bakalavr, magistrlar ketgan. Shunaqa Dilshod aka, hozir boshlaymiz unda. Bugunshi, what do you think?
Okay, I can start now.
We will start. Yeah, I will start. Okay.
Sure.
We'll start. Okay. Yana bir marta assalomu alaykum. Hello, everyone, to our participants. This is our webinar today. Эл-юрт Foundation, in cooperation with Hanyang University, will hold a webinar. Webinar topic is Hanyang University eRda, the new standard for education, research, and industry. The reasons for study at eRda. On our webinar, more than 100 people have registered on our platform. Hanyang University is a top university in QS, TH, and Arbo ranking. We are glad to once again welcome to everyone to our webinar. Эл-юрт Foundation is always ready to cooperate with Hanyang University in any programs. Bogenshi, 안녕하세요. I will give you a word. Please introduce yourself. Bogenshi is the senior manager at Hanyang University. Please.
So maybe good morning in Uzbekistan. Right now it's 3 p.m. Well, it must be 11 a.m. in Uzbekistan. So thank you very much for giving me this honorary chance to speak to all the talented Uzbek students. Hi, my name is Bokyang, and I'm representing Hanyang University eRda campus located in Korea. And so I'm pretty sure that all of you must be very much interested in studying in Korea. So I will make a short presentation about the Korea and studying in Hanyang University in 20 minutes. So let me get started.
We have 3 speakers. Bogenshi Kim, Dilshod Ahmadulov, vatandoshimiz hisoblanadilar. Hanyang universitetida o'qiydilar. Batafsil prezentatsiyadan keyin gapirib beradilar.
Let me share my slide.
Yes, it's okay. Barchadan iltimos qilardik, xalaqit qilmasdan ovozlarni o'chirib qo'yib.
Okay, so our university slogan is Engine of Korea, because we are one of the best and well-known university in terms of the developing the Korean economy so far. So we are Hanyang University eRda campus, and I'll let you know more about the university and what we do and what we are doing good and what we are gonna teach you when you are studying in Korea. So my presentation consists of just 4 parts. So the Hanyang University has 2 campuses, Seoul campus and eRda campus, and in total we have 24 colleges. And this is the history of Hanyang. So we are open as a Donghapo Technical Institution back in 1939 and became the Hanyang University Engineering College back in 1948. So we were the first engineering college in Korea. That's why we still have the largest engineering college still. And we became the comprehensive university. You know, the comprehensive university means the university which teaches all the area, like the social sciences, business, humanities, engineering, and sciences as well. So, and then the Hanyang University eRda campus was called Hanyang University Ansan campus, which was established back in 1979, and we became eRda campus. So this is the map of the Korean Peninsula. I'm not sure you are familiar with the Korean map or not. So if you go more inside, so this is the Seoul and metropolitan area of Seoul. So which are all connected by subway or bus and everything. So this is the major airport, like a Tashkent airport. We have Incheon airport. And from here to Hanyang eRda, it takes about 1 hour. And from here to Seoul campus, it takes 1.5 hours by public transportation. You can easily access by subway or bus or even by your car, taxi. So you must be very much curious why we are called eRda. So the eRda stands for education, the research, industry cluster at the Ansan, city of Ansan. The name of city we are located is Ansan. And from the name, you can easily guess we have a strengths in education and research, but at the same time collaborating with the industry. So we are a research university, but at the same time we are very much practical in terms of the application. So let me tell you about more later on. So this is the quick fact about the Hanyang University eRda campus. We have 9 colleges, slightly over 10,000 students, and we have more than 200 companies, small and medium-sized companies inside the campus. So we are working very close with the industry. Even the students, during the class, they make the patent and apply to the real patent during the class. So this is very practical moment. And these are the 9 colleges that we teach: engineering, computing, pharmacy, science, language and culture, communication, business, design, and sports and arts. So in terms of the engineering, you can easily think we teach most of the engineering areas, from the architecture, material, chemical, mechanical, electrical, even robotics. So we teach most of the areas in engineering, and that we are very much well known for our engineering and sciences area. And the College of Computing. So the College of Computing used to be within the College of Engineering, but Korean government recognized the excellency in our computing area, and they subsidize a lot of funds in computing. So the computing area has been separated to a new college. So we teach computer, software, and artificial intelligence. Only very few universities in Korea teach artificial intelligence, because Korean university designate small number of university which can teach artificial intelligence. Hanyang University is one of the very few university. And we also have the interdisciplinary area, media, culture, design, technology, the combination of the art and technology. And we also have the science colleges. Communications, we teach like media and PR. Language and culture, you can study culture anthropology, culture content. And our business school is accredited by AACSB, which is the biggest accreditation in the world. Only very few universities can have the business accreditation. And we also have the College of Design, Sports and Arts, and Pharmacy. So in pharmaceutical college, we only accept graduate students who are very much excellent in research. So this is like 45 years ago. We started with 6-7 buildings back in 1979, and we kept developed. And this is the bird's eye view of the Hanyang University eRda campus. So the upper part is called cluster zone, and the bottom part is called university zone. As I mentioned before, we have a huge industrial park inside the campus. So LG's R&D center, and these are all national key laboratories, are located inside the campus. So this is huge campus with dedication to the cluster industry. So you can easily think if you are studying in Hanyang University Erka campus, you can also have chance to work with a lot of industry and companies within the campus. So for example, LG's R&D Center and the Korean testing laboratories are located inside the campus, and Gyeonggi Techno Park, there are more than 100 small, medium-sized companies. So you can have the hands-on experience while you are studying in Hanyang. And at the same time, when you are working studying as a graduate student, you can easily have chance to collaborating with the Korean major companies. And the new government project has been accepted. So we will have more industry. I'll let you know more later on. So all the lay presidents visited Hanyang University campus. So lay President Lo visited Hanyang Erika, and he said the Hanyang Erika is the exemplary model for the industry and cooperation. And lay President Lee also visited Hanyang University Erika, and he said Hanyang University Erika, he emphasized over our entrepreneurship and startup support. So this is the ranking. So yeah, we've been doing very well in terms of the international ranking. So what we are very much proud of is the number of CEOs. So in Korea, there are like 430 universities and colleges in Korea, and we are very much proud. We have been producing the biggest number of CEOs in entire Korean companies. And when it comes to the Fortune 500 companies, we are like ranked number 76 in terms of the producing the CEOs for world's top 500 companies. So for example, the current owner and chairman of the Hyundai Kia Motor is Hanyang graduate, and a lot of Samsung Electronics CEOs are also our graduate, and many politicians are all from many of them are from Hanyang University. And I'm not sure you are familiar with Korean TV and entertainment. There is a huge Korean wave in the world, and yeah, a lot of them are from Hanyang University. I'm not sure you recognize.
We know him. We know him or her. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them are from Hanyang University. So we have huge. What we are saying is we have huge network in Korea. So if you become Hanyang University graduate, you can make use of your network. Not only in Korea, they are spread out entire world. So you can also make use of our network in the world. And this is the QS World University rankings. So the ranking has been keep rising. So last year we were ranked 146 in the world. And if you see more inside the engineering and technology part, we are top within the top 100. So if you are studying in Hanyang, then you will have chance to studying in world's top university. And let me tell you about our internationalization. So we've been very much actively working with the international partners in the world. Yeah, so we have when it comes to the international student number in Hanyang Erika, we have around 2,000 degree-seeking international students and around 300 exchange students. So if you become Hanyang students, you'll be mingled with more than 2,000 international students inside the campus, and you will study with them. And also the government recognize the excellence in our international education, and we are accredited by the government for our international education quality. And let me briefly talk you about the industry cooperation. As I mentioned before, we have huge industrial park inside campus. And this is a new project which is called Innovation Park Project. So in Korea, 3 ministries, education and small medium size, like 3 Korean ministry, selected only very few universities, like 3 to 5 universities, to support their like an industrial complex project And Hanyang University Erka is picked one of the 3 universities in Korea. So,
sorry for this. Can you explain this 3 Korean universities: education, LIT, and SMIE? SMIE
is like a small medium enterprise, like supporting the small medium size enterprise, and LIT is like they are supporting the our industry. I'm not sure how to explain in English, but let me.
No, it's okay. Maybe when you remember, then.
Yeah. This is kind of the the ministry supporting the cabinet and budget and industry. I don't know how to explain in brief words, but there are 3 like 6 to 7 ministry in Korea, and this is the the biggest like a government project. So anyway, so there will be huge industrial park inside the campus again. For example, like a Telegram in Korea, Kakao is the biggest like a telecommunication and the communication companies in Korea. They will have their like the research center inside the campus, and one of the biggest, the semiconductor research center from the United States, like applied materials. They will also have their branch in our campus. So the new industry is coming into the campus. So this is huge milestone for the ERCA campus. And also, this is for the undergraduate student, but you can have the, like, since we have more than 2,000 what we call family companies in Korea, so you can have a chance to co-op, like working with the companies while you are studying in ERCA campus. But this is only for the undergraduate student. And since we have the industry strengths in industry cooperation, we have very specialized program which is called ICPBL. So ICPBL means industry coupled problem-based learning. So for example, the people from the industry, they come into the class with the real problem they face in their real world. And then professor, students, and the people from the industry, they try to solve the problem together during the class. So for example, the Adidas Korea or Disney or Canon, they come into the class with the real problem and they try to solve the problem together. Yeah. So this is very specialized program in Korea and in from Hanyang. So the ERICA's ICPBL is even posted in UNESCO's website because of this excellency. And we have many facilities as well. Dormitory, if any student wants to stay in our huge dormitory residence hall, we can guarantee their on-campus housing. So typical on-campus housing is with the one room with the twin beds and one restroom inside. And this is huge residence hall. So there are like a laundry room, beauty salon, convenience store, like and many facilities inside the residence hall. And cafeteria and open space. Since we have an ICPBL like education program, so we have every single building, we have what is called open space, so that students can mingle together during the class and even after the class. So for example, yeah, each college have this kind of the open space in every building. And these are typical type of the classrooms for ICPBL. They can be like together and they can be separate when they need it. And this is the global lounge. And for the Muslim students, We have, I can definitely say we have the huge Muslim-friendly facilities. So we have a prayers rooms and kitchen for Muslim students all together. And lastly, I will briefly introduce about the international student admissions and the scholarship opportunity. So yeah, I will not go through every single details about this one because it's posted on our brochure. You apply online. And we have all these kind of the faculties. In undergraduate level, we have English track in business and economics. But if you become the graduate student, especially in science engineering area, you can study in English as well. Yeah, either Korean or in English. So these are the tuition fee. And I will not go through every single details because you can download it and you can easily see how is our tuition fee for one semester.
Also, we have one question in our chat. Period one about tuition fee.
Okay.
For 1 year.
Oh, no, this is for one semester.
This is one semester.
Yeah.
And also, do you have also scholarship at Hanyang University?
Yeah. So now I'm explaining about the scholarship. So we're for the student with the excellencies in their in academics, we give them what is called Hanyang International Scholarship for the students who has the excellence in their academia, and also when they are studying in Hanyang area, depending on their GPA and academic performance, we provide another scholarships. And if they have excellence in language proficiency, and we also give them a scholarship for their first semester. So for example, they can benefit from the scholarship for their language proficiency. And then if they study well, then they can also apply for HIEA scholarship in every semester. And the scholarship excellence for topic is for the people who can speak Korean. I think most of you are the students through Эл-юрт to MIDI, they will study in English, I assume. And for the engineering and science majors students in graduate school, we give all of them scholarship, which is 50% of the tuition fee reduction, because we want recruit very excellent student with the excellence in their research performance in science engineering. So as I mentioned before, we have a very much huge engineering science flow inside the campus. So, and also the international office provide huge scholarship for these majors. And if you graduate from Hanyang's undergraduate level, then we also provide them the 50% of tuition fee reduction if they go into the graduate school. So this is the future university campus development plan. So as I mentioned, the global venture and the new ministries the project is under construction. Now if you come into the Hanyang, you can see huge construction sites. And also the new subway line is under construction. So now we have a Hanyang University Erka campus subway station nearby the campus, but right inside the campus, the new subway line is under construction. It will take about 3 years from now. In that case, from Hanyang area to the city center of Seoul, like a financial district, it takes less than 30 minutes. So we have huge accessibility with this subway line, new subway line. So lastly, I will show you some photos about the Hanyang area. So this is huge campus, and this is very green campus. So night view, and in Korea, we have what is called school festival every spring and fall. So students gather together, sing together, and eat together. This is kind of the Korean culture. So if you come to Hanyang, yeah, you can also enjoy those kind of life, but at the same time, you will have to study hard. And this is beautiful campus. And we also have cherry blossom festivals inside the campus. And behind, these are student residence hall. And during the springtime, yeah, the campus is full of cherry blossoms. Yeah, this is before coronavirus. So for the last 2 years, we canceled all the festivals and the cherry blossom festivals because of the COVID. But right now, the COVID is getting better. So this is autumn inside the campus, and winter. I'm not sure it snows in Uzbekistan or not.
Now?
No, in the winter time.
Yeah.
So it snows a lot in Korea. So
thank you. Thank you, Bogyoshim, for
thank you very much. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to email me.
We have on the chat our participant chatting on our chat. It's age limit. Do you have at Hanyang University age limit for master's degree? First question. And can you also repeat the price in Hanyang University, Erica? For semester and 1 year.
Okay, then before I answer the question, let me upload some brochure.
Okay, we have life experience. We have one citizens also, from our country, from Uzbekistan, and we have one scholarship holder at Hanyang University. Now we have compatriot is our citizen. He studied at the PhD program at Hanyang University. It's Dilshot Ahmadukulov. Please, Dilshot, I give you a word. Maybe you can also on Uzbek our language or English.
Yeah. Avvalambor, assalomu alaykum, hurmatli do'stlar. Rahmat shunaqa e'tibor, shunaqa yig'ilishlarni bizga qo'llab-quvvatlaganinglar uchun. Men o'zim Hanyang universitetini PhD yo'nalishini Human Resource yo'nalishida tahsil olib boraman. Avvalambor, o'zingizlar ko'rganingizdek Hanyang universitetidagi shu kontrakt narxlar juda ham baland ko'rinadi, lekin bu yerda ko'pgina o'qish, ya'ni haqiqatan o'zingiz tirishib, yaxshi o'qiydigan bo'lsangiz, ko'pgina ko'rsatib o'tganlaridagi stipendiyalar bor, scholarshiplar mavjud. Bular hech qanaqa qiyinchilik tug'dirmaydi bu Koreyaga kelishda. Va yana o'qish mobaynida bizga eng qiyinchilik tug'diradigan narsa bu taom, ya'ni ovqatlanish masalasi bo'ladi. O'zlari boya ko'rsatib o'tgandaqa Koreyada ham har bir universitetda o'zini musulmonlar uchun alohida pishirib ovqatlanish joylari yokida o'qishimiz yonginasida o'zbek oshxonasi ham ochilgan. O'sha oshxonadan ham bemalol hech qanaqa muammosiz ovqatlanib qilish mumkin. O'qish rostdan ham dunyoni eng yuqori oldi universitetlari turadi. Ko'pgina darslar mobaynida biz nafaqat oddiy ijtimoiy holatda, balki yuqoridagi ko'rsatilgan Hyundai, LG kompaniyalarini ham muammolari bilan ham yaqindan o'rganib chiqib, kerak bo'lsa ularni COE yoki team menejerlari bilan ham yaqindan ko'rishib, suhbatlashib, ularni tajribalarini ham bemalol o'rganishimizga bizga juda ham yaqindan yordam beradi. Yana hozir ta'kidlab o'tganidek, Koreyada Hanyang universitetida o'qishda avvalambor koreys tilida juda ham ko'pgina sharoitlar va scholarshiplarni ham asosiysi koreys tilida bo'lgani uchun shu koreys tilida o'qib yurishni men o'zim sizlarga tavsiya qilaman. Ingliz tilida ham bemalol o'qishingiz mumkin, endi chunki bunda ham stipendiyalari mavjud, lekin koreys tiliga beriladigandaqa bo'lmagani uchun uncha o'zingizga yarasha bilib kelsanglar, chunki material qolgan dars mobaynida ko'pgina savol-javoblar yoki ko'pgina materiallar, kitoblar ham ingliz tilida Oxford, Cambridge'da ishlab chiqargan materiallar asosida o'rganilgan hisobiga ingliz tili sizlarga juda ham yaqindan yordam bera oladi. Bu universitetda o'zim tanlashimga asosiy sabab hozirgi kunda yurtboshimiz boshchiligidagi O'zbekistonda yurtimizda olib borayotgan siyosatlar yaqindan katta juda o'zgarishlar berib, bizga ham juda katta imkoniyatlar berildi. Shu imkoniyatlardan unumli foydalangan holatda yaxshi yuqori reytingdagi universitetdan o'qishni o'zimga lozim deb bilib Hanyang universitetini tanladim. Yana bunga asosiy sabab Hanyang universitetida o'zim Koreyada эл-юрт umidini fondini ko'pgina uchratganman. Boya ta'kidlab o'tgandaqa Solbridge universitetlarida ham ko'pgina shu programma o'qib kelgan bolalar bilan ko'rishib tanishganmiz. Shuning uchun men o'zimiz yoshlarga ko'proq shunaqa tirishqoq yoshlardan umid qilib qolamanki, yuqorida ko'rsatilgan universitetlardan unumli foydalanishlarini va yaxshi o'qib, yurtimizga kelajakda foydasi tegadigan insonlar bo'lib yetishishini juda ham xohlab qolardim. Va yana nima deydi, ko'pchilik o'ylashi mumkin, to'g'ri qiyin yoki juda kontrakt qimmat deyishingiz mumkin degan savol ham tug'iladi. Bu hammani o'zi boshidan o'tgan narsa, lekin bilimingiz bo'lsa, bu summadan, bu holatlardan xotirlamasangiz, universitetda o'zi nafaqat balki yurtimizdagi ham ko'pgina tashkilotlar yaqindan yordam berib, bemalol o'qishingiz mumkin.
Mana biz bormizda, Jamg'arma borda. Mana эл-юртimiz jamg'armasi, mana Hanyangga ketaman degan yoshlarga agar tanlovimizda qatnashib, oldindan acceptance'larni yuklab, misol uchun qanchadir miqdorda 20-50% scholarship bo'lsa ham o'zimizga hamkorligimiz ham bor. Hanyangga ham bemalol Hanyang ketsa bo'ladi, muammo bo'lmaydi. Universitetni tanlash kerak, kirish kerak, kirgandan keyin bizga tanlov e'lon qilganimizda topshirib va bemalol qatnashib ketsa bo'ladi. Mana hozir aytganlaringizdek, o'zingiz ketsangiz ham bo'ladi scholarship orqali, biz orqali ham mana jamg'arma orqali 1002 ta yuborganmiz. 1002 ta stipendiyat 3 yil davomida juda katta bu ham natija. Biz hozir kungacha yana yuborish maqsadidamiz. Juda ko'p maqsadlar bizga yuklatilgan rahbarimiz tomonidan, muhtaram prezidentimiz tomonidan belgilab berildi bu narsalar. Juda katta o'zgarishlar va juda ko'p kvotalar ajratilmoqda keyingi yilda. Shuning uchun yoshlarda mana hozirgi biz kuzatib borayotgan, hozir kira olmaganlar, keyin buni zapisini ko'rishadi degan maqsadda. Bu Hanyang universiteti juda top hisoblanganligi uchun hozir yana savol bermoqchi edim. Bugun shimga ham beraman, shu farqini tushuntirib bersin degan maqsadda Erika bilan Seulga. Juda ko'p yoshlar Koreyaga ketgan. Misol uchun Yonsei'ni tanlashadi. We are talking about our scholarship in our young citizens choose South Korea, also universities such as Yonsei University, Sejong University, Kimyong University. Also, we have one scholarship holder at your university. Yeah, you know about this. And also, we have more ambitions for next years. I mean, we have in our plans we have to study abroad 700 people, our students.
Oh, yeah, that's good to hear that.
For 5 next years. For 5 next years, yeah. We'll be studying at the top university. We have some questions at live in our chatting, also on Uzbek language for me. Please, Jawahir Umarov, we give you access. Jawahir Umarov.
Avvalambor assalomu alaykum. Shunaqa webinar tashkillashtirganlaring uchun. Ingliz tilida beradimi yo o'zbek tilida?
Ingliz tilida beravering, mana anaqa. Bugun shugami, mangami farqi yo'q. Kimga bermoqchi bo'lsangiz?
Last year I just submitted my application to double degree program for Hanyang University. At that time I was studying at ელ-юрт Technical Institute in Tashkent. And we had an interview. I passed it, but because of the COVID-19, I couldn't manage to go Hanyang University. Now I'm last year student in this ელ-юрт Technical Institute in Tashkent, and I want to just continue my academic career in Hanyang University. Is there opportunity to get scholarship for me? It's the first question. I have an IELTS 7 band. And I know Korean language and elementary level.
Okay, so Mirja, this is not related to the Эл-юрт scholarship, but he is mentioning about the double degree program that we are doing with the one Uzbek university, which is called YTIT in Tashkent. So
yeah.
Okay, so turning to your question. So yes, I have to check whether you're whether you have been accepted from Hanyang or not. But yes, if you have a IELTS 7.0, then you can eligible for a language proficiency scholarship. But at the same time, I'm not sure whether you are eligible for other scholarship or not, because it all depends on your GPAs from previous university or in high school. So right now I cannot for sure answer whether you will receive any scholarship or not, but yes, you can apply for all these kind of the scholarship opportunity. And I think it's better you send me email about with your name and application number and everything, so that I can better answer your question. Is it fine with you?
Thank you for your information.
Also, you can apply to our scholarships when we announcing competition, maybe next year or at the end of year. You can apply if you have acceptance from Hanyang University. It will be okay for you, Jawharbek?
Katta rahmat. Katta rahmat.
Bo'ldi, rahmat sizga ham. Bemalol topshirishingiz mumkin. Biz mana e'lon qilganimizda demoqchiman. Hali e'lon qilganimiz yo'q. Keyingi yilda yoki yilning oxirida kutilyapti.
Katta rahmat.
Do you have any questions from? Do you have any questions to ask?
Also, I have uploaded 3 files. So one is in English, the other one is in Uzbek, and the third one is the PowerPoint presentation that I showed you 20 minutes ago. So you can refer to all these 3 files for more information about our university and tuition fee, scholarship policy, and everything.
I have one question for you.
Okay.
I have one more question. You also explained about Erica and about Seoul. International students, maybe what kind choose more international students, Erica or Seoul?
Yeah. So right now I am representing Hanyang University Erica, but the international students, they can apply for both universities. So for example, undergraduate is separate, but graduate is one. So
okay,
yeah,
it's okay for us.
Yeah. So it's up to students.
For our international students.
Yeah. So some majors are different, and some majors are very similar. So we are, students can carefully look through everything and decide whether where to apply.
And what we will recommend the 5 recommendations for our citizens to apply your university. 5 recommendations
the
to
5
apply.
Majors?
Five recommendations. 5 recommendations from you to apply and to choose your university. 5 reasons, maybe 5 reasons or 5 recommendations.
Okay, the 5 regions. So okay,
yeah,
I feel like I'm having the interview. So all right. So the first one is, of course, is our academic level. So I'm pretty sure that most of the students coming through Эл-юрт, they are applying for our master and PhD. I'm pretty sure. But in terms of our academic level and research level, Hanyang, both Seoul and Erica, is very well known in the world. our university ranking shows our academic excellency and our reputation in the world. So the first one is our academic level, and second one is our our reputation. So I mean network. So you have seen that we have huge alumni networks. So if you become Hanyang student, then you are Hanyang student, and they're not just staying in Korea. As I mentioned, so we have been producing the biggest number of CEOs in the world. Even the owner and CEOs of Hyundai, Kia Motors, or Samsung Electronics, or many politicians are from Hanyang. So the alumni network is very important, especially after you graduate. If you want to become apply for companies or apply, set up, then if you want to apply for a professorship in any university, yeah, the network is very important. And third one is about the Korea and Hanyang area itself, but we are compared to, considering the reputation at academic level, the Korea is relatively cheaper to stay and live compared to other European countries or other North American countries, because it's very close to Uzbekistan, and our level and environment, everything is very well developed. But at the same time, it's much reasonable to study and live in Korea. And you mentioned 5, so let me think about 2 more. Okay.
If our scholarship holders to study at your university, he or she will not stay and live there after they finish it.
Yeah, I know.
Study.
So that's why our university is very good choice, because our network is spread out into entire world. And the good thing about working with the Korean university, studying in Korean university, is, the Uzbekistan and Korea has a huge very closeness. We are a good friend. Even both presidents are very close. We both of them meet several times. So, if you have the Korean university and the major Korean university degree like Hanyang, then you will have more chance to be accepted from, get a good offer from any companies, because of our close relationship between Uzbekistan and Korea, and also because of our good relationship with the industry. And also in Korea, people, I'm not sure whether any of you have been to Korea or not, but living in Korea is better than you expect. So it's very clean, and all IT technologies and environment, everything is way better than you expect, I'm pretty sure. So experiencing those kind of the things during your life, especially when you are young, is very important, I think. You can learn, and you can feel, you can experience, and you can adapt those kind of experience back into your country or back into your life. So
we will expect more. We will expect more than you explain in your recommendation now. We will expect, more. From we have live questions from Shahzad Mama Razakov. Please, Shahzad.
Assalomu alaykum.
Assalomu alaykum.
Yaxshimisizlar, charchamayapsizmi? Ingliz tilidagi maqollar.
Bemalol.
Hi there. I'm a student of National University and I'm a senior. So I really wanna study in this university because I liked this university. But there is a not huge, but there is a problem, because I saw a few fields that you have in your university. My field is a kind of geography, and then I want to really continue to study in this field abroad, like Korea, like in your university. So in this case, what should I do? Should I continue to study in other fields much closer in this field?
Okay, so your question is, since you are major in geography and you cannot find any matching major in Hanyang, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in Hanyang University Erka campus, we have a major which is called cultural anthropology. And I mean, it's not exactly same with the geography, but it's very related to the geography. And since you are applying for master degree, because you will finish your undergraduate back in your Uzbekistan, in that case, you will have to choose more like a detailed area and major for your like a graduate school studies. In that case, I would like to recommend cultural anthropology, because cultural anthropology covers geography and the history and other fields as well. So each professors in our college has their specialties in each field. So you can talk with the professor, and then you can easily choose which professor you want to work with. But at the same time, you have to also prove your academic excellency and your like a prospect, because the professor also have to allow you to come into the university and study for master and PhD degree.
So thanks for information. I have another question, if it's okay. May
Yes.
I? So while studying at that university, I'm into learning languages, and then I have a IELTS certificate. Apart from that, I'm capable of speaking in Russia, and then right now I'm learning Arabic. So
okay,
what I mean by that, if it's okay to choose another field like languages, fields like that.
I mean, it is okay, but personally, I don't recommend. But it's okay. But we have when it comes to the language major, we have English, Korean, Japanese, and Chinese majors. But it's not just learning the language; it's more about the learning about the literature, linguistics as well. Yeah. So it's not what you are thinking. We are not since we are university. We're not teaching the language itself. We are studying beyond the language. So it will be a little bit different than you are expecting. So that's why I don't recommend you to choose like a chance to the other major, like a pure language.
Thanks for your information. Thanks.
Okay.
Rahmat.
Rahmat.
If we have any questions, we can finish our webinar. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah, sure. So, I mean, most of the information you can refer to the 3 files I uploaded on the chatting room. You can download it, and you will have to. I'm pretty sure you will find most of the questions and information through there. And you guys are always feel free to, welcome to Korea, and all your questions and inquiries are very much welcome to me. So please email me if you have any questions, okay?
Thank you very much, for your time, for your answering for questions. Dilshod Ahmadovulov, sizga ham kattagon rahmat. Bugun mana qatnashganingiz uchun, shu mana vatandoshimiz o'zlari kirib qatnashganlar uchun juda rahmat aytib qolamiz. Yana juda ko'p vebinarlar qilamiz shu mana boshqa universitetlar bilan ham.
Okay, so thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much for your time.
Assalomu alaykum. Bitta savol bor edi. Ming bor uzr.
Bemalol. Qo'lingizni ko'tarmabsiz-da boya.
For some personal issues, I had to leave the webinar. 안녕하세요. 안녕하십니까? Sorry that you said like I have sent all the links and information about the university and scholarship, but right now I cannot find the files and links in the chat. So can you send all the information again in the chat so we can use it?
Okay. Let me try again. So can you see now?
Not yet.
Ko'rinyapti-ku, nimaga ko'rinmayapti? 3tasi chiqdi-ku mana. Chatga qarang, chatga.
Chatda turibman, hozir chat ko'rinmayapti. Bularni emaillari sizda bormi? Emaillarni olib keyinroq.
Ibrohimjon, hozir aniq qilmaylikda. Keyin Telegram kanalimizda bormisiz? Telegram kanalimizda?
Da, borman.
Telegram kanaliga tashlaymiz. O'g'ashim, if you send me this PDF files, I will publish in our Telegram channel or in our social media.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it will be okay for another participants. Yeah. If you have any questions, we can finish it. Thank you for your time, Bo'g'ashim. Kanzamida, Dishot aka, rahmat sizga ham. Shunaqa qatnashganingiz uchun. Hozir kech qolganlar, sizlardan iltimos qilamiz, boshqatdan ko'ringlar, yana webinarni. Hozir juda ko'p batafsil informatsiya berildi. Scholarshiplar qanday olish kerak, biz orqali qatnashsa ham bo'ladi. Bemalol zapisini tashlab qo'yamiz. Hammaga rahmat. Bo'g'ashim, thank you very much.
Okay, so bye bye.
Bye bye.